mission starts now. Welcome to the Condition Ready podcast. Let's get your mindset locked in.
Welcome back to Midwest Magnum. It's been a while since you've seen us, and we apologize for that, but we wanted to let you know why we've been gone for so long. Wes and I, and Matt and Daryl, we started this a couple years ago, and we put a lot of time and a lot of effort into videos that would help the consumer decide whether or not they needed, if that was the right gun for them. Well, in the last year, 6 months, YouTube has taken down almost half our videos. So we got extremely frustrated, took a hiatus, tried to figure it out, determined, do we need to shift or do we just shut it down?
Yeah, we definitely debated just shutting it down because at that time, what's the point?
Yeah. And then right along that time, Wes opened up his gun shop. I was still doing the firearms instructions and CPL, and we met Brian.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome, Brian.
Thanks, guys. Good to be here.
So between the three of us, we're like, man, this is a perfect puzzle. Like it matches all the check boxes for something really awesome within the community. So we started Trinity Tactical Group.
Sure did.
And what we're going to do, tonight's video is just simply to say, please give us a couple episodes. You'll see there's a lot of value in this. Our goal, instead of really reviews, is now going to be the training outside of the range, training your mind. Everything from laws to situational awareness to responses, educational responses, anything and everything that will make you safer, make you think different from a safety standpoint. So what we're going to do, starting in a couple of weeks, we're going to officially change Midwest Magnum over to Trinity Tactical's new channel name, Condition Ready. So, do you guys want to explain how you...
Well, it just kind of fell into place, really.
Yeah, we were riding bikes, right? Like,
we're just out
doing motorcycle buddies, just
talking shit like we normally do, and talking guns, and I was telling Brian about the gun store, and he was telling me about his training company starting, and we said, all right, we need to talk. And
it was kind of fresh. You hadn't started the gun store yet.
Right.
But you were talking about, you're just about to get it going. And I remember like exchanging information and like, hey, we should talk. Because I think we were both thinking like, hey, there might be something here.
Right.
And then nothing. Neither one of us contacted the other guy. It was just kind of dead air for a bit. And then you got the store going. I'd heard good things actually through just the sheriff's office and some of my coworkers that, hey, you got to go check out the store. So I popped back in, and it was close to the end of one day, and we just got talking again and kind of reignited those ideas I think we were both thinking. And then we met you, and we had one hell of a night. That was
that was a great night.
Just when everything meshes like it did was I still say we should have recorded that.
Yeah. We said let's meet for an hour, and it turned out being 4 hours
or more. Yeah,
well, because
it was all night.
Obviously, Kurt and I know each other because of the channel, and then Brian and I met, so it was kind of you two get together and meet, see how the three of us mesh, and it was pretty iconic.
And then immediately getting integrated with Kurt's being law enforcement. I'm able to help Kurt with his CPL classes, doing the law portion, and him and I working together was just as good of a kickoff as you and I went. It just worked all three ways. So yeah, here we are. Cool things coming.
Yeah.
Really cool things coming.
All just fell together.
Yeah.
It was almost, not to be cliche-ish, but like when it was meant to be.
Love at first sight.
Yeah, pretty much. I can say I love you both.
Love you more, buddy.
So today what we're going to do is just kind of give you an idea of what's coming in the episodes. The next, 3 episodes, we'll be getting to know each of us a little bit more, so you have confidence in what we give you as educational value or interest. Just so you don't think we're 3 guys in the basement. We're not in the basement. We are in the studio.
No, we're still just 3 guys, though.
We're still just 3 guys.
At least on the first floor.
Yeah. So why don't you kick us off, Brian, with what your envision is for Trinity Group and what we're going to be doing on Condition Ready?
So what got me excited about this trio was everybody's kind of got their specialty. So you do the CPL classes, one-on-one, specialty home defense stuff. I bring to the table kind of where you leave off. I bring some more advanced training, quite advanced. And so building off of my experiences we're putting together, and you guys are helping, which is great. That handoff that we have together is where if somebody came to one of your classes, they can continue their training with me, and then their gear demands increase. They go see Wes at the store, and then it just becomes a circle that any one person that we draw in, we feed each other's businesses. And the cool thing is like, we're not a partnership. We're all independent. So I think we all kind of enjoy that comfort of just kind of doing our own thing, but still have the benefits of the good part of a partnership where we can feed off of each other and support each other's businesses.
Yeah.
That's how I see Trinity Tactical, is kind of that umbrella of the three of us coming together to just support each other's businesses with the best part of partnerships without the worst part.
Yeah. Right. Well, and what I like about it is the seamlessness transition for the customer.
Oh,
For
100%.
the trainer. So
No, there's no question, where do I go next from here? If they bought gear and they want to get training, they've got us. If they've got training from either one of us and they need more gear, it's just cyclical. It's going to continue. It's really exciting.
yeah.
Well, and the best part in like the three of us, I mean, any true gun person, it's not, I mean, it works because we all have businesses and, you know, but the best part is we have somebody to direct these people to. So if they're looking for CPLs or looking for training or gear, you know what I mean? I've always been, as far as guns go, educational. Like I always try to educate people on stuff and, you know, encourage them and to be part of the gun world. So it just ironically works out. We're in three different type aspects of the gun industry.
Yep.
So, and I feel that we can just help customers or people just reach their goals and learn more and be better educated around firearms, better handling.
Well, yeah, just remove obstacles.
Yeah.
So like, it's not knowing who to go to for what's next. It's kind of like the old school yellow pages. I'm dating all of us if we all know what that is, but that's all you had at one point. So like, just in some of these future possibilities that just like a training complex, like just, I don't want to give anything away, but we've got some ideas rolling that are just not necessarily a one-stop shop, but just, you're never going to be left with a dead end.
Yep.
Right.
With the three of us together, there's always going to be, here's where you go next. Should you want to, here's your option. Go see Kurt.
Well,
see
when I
Wes,
was
go see
younger,
Brian.
getting into guns on my own, I mean, I just bought stuff. I didn't know direction-wise where to go, of course.
Do you have any unused holsters sitting in the closet?
I mean, I have one or two, dozen.
I thought you were going to say 100 because that's what I have.
yeah, we all do.
Probably more than, more like that.
No,
Well,
so
and
using that type of stuff, though, to say, like, we get it.
Yeah.
And I think there's listeners that are going to be like, yeah, I've got a bunch of those too. But then the ones that don't, we're here to help you. Like, let's not be buying some junk. You know, let's understand what we're getting, and we're going to do a lot of education that's free for you're just hang out with us, and you're going to get a lot of good stuff.
And the thing I love about this trio is that anytime I recommend a student, I know they're going to get taken care of great. In the past, I've said, oh, go to this place. I'll see that student in a month later. The guy never calls me back. I'm like, what? So I know if I send them to All Seasons, they're going to get the care that I want for my customers. And same with Sarah Training. So that's key for me. What I'm super excited about, too, is bringing all three of these together for the podcast.
Right.
And gaining three different perspectives, from firearms knowledge to firearms training and CPLs to advanced training and medical. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I think there's going to be a ton of information. And the good thing is, this is our first episode, and we already have 2 or 3 really interesting guests coming on.
Yeah, I was going to say, so not just content, but interviews.
Yeah.
Like bringing on some pretty high status individuals of the community that you might want to ask questions to. We're talking about doing eventually maybe some live stuff where people can send in questions, and we've got I don't think I can give that away either, but we've got some pretty high profile guests in the
The one I'm excited about is the one we can ask the law questions to.
Oh yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
One of them blood sucking attorneys then.
what's your vision on the podcast, Wes?
I mean, just giving people information. It's all about the information, what they can want to do with it, and they know where to look. I mean, they can contact us, ask questions, and then the great part about this group is there's probably somebody here that can answer the questions or hit on that specifically.
Well, and keeping it real too, just because I think there's some comedic value in this. We're 3 grown men that still act like children, but have enough adult money to put together a studio and just talk about something we love and we're passionate about.
You know, it's funny you say that.
It's really what we're doing here.
This definitely isn't our comfort zone. Our comfort zone's out on the range.
Right.
But coming here and we're like, all right, let's do it. But you'll see as these episodes go on, we're probably not going to edit a lot of this stuff out.
No, there's no value in that. We're just going to call it how it is.
You know, I'm going to say this right now. If you get offended easily, you may not want to continue. But
yeah, there
if
might
you
be a
want
cooking
some-
show or something you can go watch
Yeah.
instead of this one.
But if you want some
But
good
even
humor,
if you do get offended easily, it might be worth sticking around for.
yeah.
that's a great
People
point.
who get offended easily need to get offended more often anyway. So
Yeah. So that's why I have that shirt I always wear. Sorry if you think I'm offended, but you know, I have to care about you before I would actually be offended.
Right.
That's
well, I've
fine.
always said the funny thing about offense is it has to be taken.
Yeah. You know what I heard the other day too? This is for all the basement keyboard warriors. And I thought this was awesome. Haters are just confused admirers.
Oh, that's a
Right?
good one.
And I'm like, man, that is exactly what we need to remember when we get that guy in his underwear eating a Hot Pocket in mom's basement. And he's like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah."
Oh, I got one for that guy too. This is one of my favorites. Is if you throw a stone into a pack of dogs, the one that yelps is the one you hit. So if we ever say anything that offends you, are you the one we hit? We didn't intend to. We just threw a stone out there, buddy. So
Right.
that's one of my favorites.
Well, and we've all gone through that. Like even you and I, we've trained for a long time. But then meeting Brian, there are some things where like, that's a different way to look at it.
So who am I getting to know then, I guess, on this side is, so you had Midwest Magnum
Yep.
was the name of the channel. So we're piggybacking off of that. And what's the transition look like? What are we doing?
So when we first started, we had a guy, Daryl, that knew a ton about the mechanics of a gun, and he would do some breakdowns and stuff. And then
That's great.
we kind of went into more reviews with Wes, and Matt would periodically make an appearance. He's got young kids, so he's pretty busy. But the transition now is basically in 2 weeks probably, or I'll tell you what, after we do our 3 intros and who we are, we'll officially change the name over to Condition Ready.
Okay.
We'll rebrand it. And then from that point on, we're going to go more into training the mind, getting the knowledge you need, all the ins and outs of being a responsible gun owner, and just kind of transition, hopefully keeping our loyal customers, even if they stay for the comedic value.
Well, that's assuming there's much of that.
Well, there will be.
Well,
Anything like our test run.
if I may, I guess I'd just like to address those people that have followed Midwest Magnum as like, I'm humbled to be here. You guys have been following Wes and Kurt here for I don't know how long, and I'm the new guy to this, and I understand my position, and I'm honored to be here, and I hope you guys continue to follow because we are doing some really cool stuff and training the mind more so than the body, but a little bit of both. I mean, we got everything available. But thanks to all the Midwest Magnum people that are hopefully continuing to stay with us, and thanks for letting me join.
Yeah, no, we're glad to have you. And I think you can relate. It's probably good he didn't come till now because you would have gone through a couple years of frustration because we put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money into these videos.
Well, and I'm sure there'll still be some. I mean, there always is. But
Yeah, but they took down half of the videos, and some of them were exactly like others that they left up. So,
no, YouTube's
yeah, it's
dumb.
CommuTube?
Yeah.
yeah. So, and if they continue to do that when we're just doing an educational platform like this, we'll just drop and go to Spotify. I mean, the monetized videos don't make a ton on YouTube anymore. We were doing okay, just enough to keep production going and
What do you
putting.
mean? Over the last couple of years, we bought a couple boxes of ammo.
Thousands of hours of
that's
video
about it.
editing, and you
Yeah.
got 2 boxes of 9mm.
Right.
Yeah, I'm more excited about this because it's more of the, I get asked this question all the time in class. When should I shoot? Things like that are more important to know than, hey, should I buy this Taurus TX22?
Sure.
I mean, there's value in that too, but I think if we're going to promote the responsible gun owner, we need to make sure that we're using our brains, not our finger.
Good thought. Like exercises coming up. We've already had those off air, but I think between the three of us, we're going to propose some really good thought exercises that you're going to be thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, and I don't think we've even discussed this, but some of the future training that goes on, there's a pretty good chance we'll probably record it and could use some of that for videos.
Oh, I hope we do.
Because there's some pretty good setups that we can use to go through stuff. And
the beautiful thing is Wes has a private range. Brian's got a private range. We've got plenty of places to shoot. So we'll be able to get a lot of that footage. And even on when you do some of your advanced training, when we go into talking about that, Wes and I can come out with 2 cameras and capture some of that on, when we're talking about it, having that visual reinforcement. So,
yeah.
Well, and even some of the indoor simulation that may be going on. I mean, that would be a good setup. And
Wes has he's got this facility now. We're calling it the All Seasons Tactical Compound.
by
if that's not asking for trouble.
Yeah.
By we, he means he.
I'm calling it the compound. I mean,
Waco,
it's
Ruby
for
Ridge, All Seasons
facility.
Tactical.
Yeah. Whatever. It is badass, though. So to the side of his store is my Harrison classroom. And behind that classroom is, what, you've broken
shoot
that
house.
down?
Well, it's a shoot house.
Four
Simunition, airsoft, shoot house, indoor, climate controlled.
That's going to be just awesome.
One, it's
And-
modular. So I think for those people that are interested in that, I think that part's key is that we can change from corner fed to center fed, make one big room, 2 small ones. If this is a teaser at all, we've talked about reproducing your bedroom setup at home and where your firearm is kept, and we're going to test that. So just think about that, like having the opportunity to be able to produce
How do you react?
a high stress environment of somebody banging through a window in the middle of the night, and where you keep your gun and how you react, and we'll stress that. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a lot of fun. And as that develops, we're going to have videos all over recording that, so then it can be analyzed after with you, so you can see how you actually reacted. So
so too, like Wes was saying, we'll be able to post content from our trainings that you'll be able to observe for free.
Yep.
And then when the people that train with us, we're going to do live playbacks and be able to break down the goods, the bads. Hey, here's what you did great. Here's what you got to work on. Let's run it again. Watch your threshold clear on this, or whatever the case is. But that'll be a huge tool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
The other one I'm looking forward to is your medical training.
It's under construction, but it's coming together pretty good.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
If the first one wasn't exciting enough, just, Sarah Medical is just kind of taking 22 years of EMS and kind of putting that together into a simplified but usable format for everybody in an 8-hour class, and just leave you a little more prepared. But if that didn't excite you, then Sarah TacMed is, it's got some high criteria. So, I mean, there's some prereqs for the class, but let's stress your medical skills with your live fire range skills and put them together.
Yep.
That'll be a stressor. I think I put on the site, I've got a 0 to 10 scale, for 0 being casual conversation and 10 being the most physical and mental stress you could put on someone. I rated this class like 6 to 8.
Oh, wow.
So, because it's you're going to live fire and hold security and apply tourniquets to someone with a live gun in your hand. So very controlled environment, and only certain people that have met criteria we're going to allow to participate at that level. So the cool thing is we got all the pathway for you to get there.
Oh, yeah.
So all the training's already in place to get you to that point, to go from Kurt's class to Hack Now, which is my have a CPL now what? That's all it is, just a short version of that. And it's picking up right where Kurt left off. And that's back to our 3-way connection here with Trinity Tactical. And what it is feeding each other. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
super
excited.
exciting. Yeah.
Good times.
Yep. So anything else you guys want to throw out there before? We're going to actually, the next 3 episodes will be introductions of the 3 of us and give you a little bit of background.
Be awkward for every one of us.
Yeah,
Yes, it will.
not it.
So, yeah, that's what you think.
So
But
thanks
no,
for
I
having
mean-
me, guys. I mean, Midwest Magnum folks, again, thank you for letting me join in, and hope you stick with us. And
We've had great fans or subscribers, because the first thing YouTube did was start dropping those, and you know, I was getting comments, hey, I had to sign back up. YouTube does that to everybody. And then it was almost like when they realized, well, they can't get the numbers down that way, that's when they started cutting the videos, and that's when it got super frustrating. So no more.
we're gonna keep plugging along anyway.
Yeah, they're not going to beat us. So
Yep. So that's Brian. Welcome, Brian. It'll
Thanks,
be a good
guys.
time.
Welcome.
And
Really, really glad to be here. Thank you.
I think we dropped a lot of teasers.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, there was quite a bit in there, actually.
Yeah, it'll be a really good podcast to follow. We're also going to have it on Spotify, so some of the subjects may be a little hard to follow without the visual, but that's where, if you're listening to the podcast and you really like it, head over to YouTube and see the visuals. So,
Yep.
but I think it's going to be well worth investing your time into it. Just give us a couple weeks, and I think you'll see that.
Well, and one more teaser we talked about, so stay tuned in for the potential of the what would you call that? The off kilter, whatever. What would you call that, guys? The after we're done shooting, just the banter of Wes, Kurt, and Brian venting.
Yeah, you may have the option to listen to some of our nonsense. So.
Some of the uncut versions.
Yeah, that'll have to be subscription based, because you'll have to like swear under oath that you're not going to get offended.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we've we recorded a test video on one of them, and we've had a lot of feedback of,
Really positive.
you
feedback.
guys need to put that out there.
Well, first of all,
we're
they're
not-
like, you guys are idiots.
Well, yeah, that was for you guys are idiots, but I would listen to this. That's what I got from everybody.
And our point was, well, we're not being up here to be comedians. We're trying to,
No, that just happens
You know,
naturally when
but
you
yeah,
have an extra chromosome like we do
yeah, yep, that is very true. So
with
that,
adult money.
that kind of footage will go on a different platform, but when we're there, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we will let you know. Keep an eye out for that. That'll be fun.
So stick around for the next couple videos. It'll be a deep introduction to all of us. Very awkward for whoever's on the hot mic, but
Yeah.
should be interesting.
Not me.
So stick around. We'll hopefully see you soon, and thanks for watching.
Stay alert, stay trained, stay ready.
Your mission starts now. Welcome to the condition ready podcast. Let's get your mindset locked in.